Hello everyone. Since I've been started doing my YouTube videos for my scouts, because of lockdown, we're doing activities at home, so I've been doing videos showing them stuff to do. There's one thing that's been really annoying me, and that is screen glare on my glasses. If you wear glasses, you've probably got the same problem. What I've got here is a nice quick solution how to solve this when you're doing videos like face to the camera to your screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get set up here for a screen capture, and then I'll show you how it's done. It's pretty quick, takes about a minute. Once you actually get used to it, you can do it a lot quicker. It completely gets rid of the screen glare on your glasses. So let me just get set up here, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so the easiest way I found to do this is basically you just want to end up with a blank black screen. So we want to get rid of all our stuff. So fairly easy to do. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got all these icons on my desktop. So I want to get rid of them. So what I do is just anywhere blank space on the screen, like here or here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and click on view. View at the top there, and we come down and we have show desktop items. I'm going to click on this, get rid of this little check mark. And there you go, all my icons have gone. That's the first step, nice and easy. Next thing I want to do is I've got my little camping scene in the background here. I want to get rid of that. Now I don't want to go through all the hassle of changing my wallpaper and things like that. So there's an easy way to do this. If you come down to your search, down at the bottom here, and type ease of access, EASE OFACCESS. Now, as you can see, we've got different ones on here. They're all under settings. Now, we want display settings, but seeing that I've got the best match on my top is my keyboard settings, which might happen like the first time you do this, like you just click on that. You can click on any of these. So, for example, if I click on brightness settings, this opens up our ease of access window. But what I want is I want display. So I'm going to come up to the top here and click on display. Now, as we come down the bottom here, we have show desktop background image, which is turned on. Down here, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to click that, turn that off, and then I'm going to close this window, and all of a sudden my background's gone. So got most of it done. Next thing I want to do is, there's nothing more annoying than when you're doing a video facing a camera to have your notifications pop up. Like you get an email and all of a sudden your eyes are drawn there, you get a ping. So I'm going to turn my notifications off. So down here in my notifications window, down here I'm going to click on that, open up my notifications window. We have manage notifications. So if I just click on that, brings up another window, and up here get notifications from apps and other senders. Right at the very top, I'm just going to turn that off. That's off. So I'm now going to close that window, so my notifications are off. There's two more steps. One thing I want to do is on here, we have here, if you click on notifications down here, we have night light. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my night light on. Now for those of you who haven't used this, I'll quickly click on it and go into the settings. So if I right click and go to settings, up here in display we have night light. So I'm going to turn that on and go to night light settings just to explain to you a bit more what it is. So here you have strength. Now what night light does is it filters out the blue light from your screen. So it gives it more of a incandescent orangey glow. Now you won't be able to see this on my screenshot because it's a local setting, so it doesn't show up on the screenshot. If you're following me on this and you turn this all the way up, right up to the top, right up to 100, and say you'll notice your taskbar's turned orange, and if you click your notifications window down here and click on that, you'll see it's orange. Very bright orange. You go completely the other way, down to 0. Your taskbar down here will be really bright, and if you click on your notifications down here, this window here will be really bright. Now what I tend to do is I tend to have my night light, because I use it, I tend to have it set somewhere in the middle, somewhere between 40 and 50. So let's leave it at 47 now. And then down here we have schedule. So I've got my scheduled night light. So mine is set to come on at sunset. So my night light, my screen will go darker, a bit more orange at sunset, which at the current time is 2022, and it will go back to normal daylight at 05:36. So one thing the night light does is, I'll say, it cuts off the blue light. So if you've got a PC in your bedroom or something like that, it will filter out the blue light and it will help you sleep. And it also saves your eyes from straining at night time when it gets dark. You've also got the option here, set hours, so you can turn it on and off whenever you like. I've got mine set sunrise to sunset. It follows the computer clock, whatever your date and time settings are, and I find it really helps. Stops you getting headaches and things like that, so you're not straining your eyes as it gets darker to see the screen. So now, see it says turn off now. So if I come down here, down to my notifications down at the bottom, click on that, see my night lights turned on. So I'm happy with that, so I'm going to close this window. Now the last thing we need to get rid of is down here, the taskbar at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, got my mouse over the taskbar, right click, and go to taskbar settings, right at the bottom of the menu, all the way down here. Now up here, second one down, we have automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. Now I've always got my taskbar turned on at the bottom, so that's why this is off. So if I want to hide it, all I do, this button here, I turn that on. As you can see down the bottom, my taskbar's hidden. If I bring my mouse down to the bottom of the screen, it pops up, take it away, disappears. So for the moment, do my video, I want it hidden, so that's alright. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. So now we're all set. Next thing I need to do is I'm going to open my camera app, which I've got pinned here. I'm just using the default Windows camera app. I find it easy. So now for this next bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do, but I'm not going to start the video because it gets, in the video editing, it gets a bit confusing. So what I do is, we have close window, minimize window. The one in the middle is restore window. So I'm going to click on that. So restore down. There you go. And I have a smaller window. Now I can drag this up. So, but what I want to do is that's my full window. If I click restore down, it's scaled to whatever I've had it scaled to before. So that's full window, restore window. You can click on it, grab a corner. If I can find it, there we go. You can drag it down. Now what I tend to do is I make this get in the corner. There we go. I make it as small as possible. So I've got it small now, but if I maximise it, I can make sure that I'm centre frame in the window, like in my video shot. Make sure here I'm set to video. That's camera. I want to make sure I'm set to video. And now what I'm going to do, restore down, minimise it, make it really small, and all I'm going to do is hide this right at the bottom of my screen. I just want enough popping up that when I need to, I can click on it. If you take it too low, as you come down to get it, your taskbar will pop up. So you just want it down the bottom there. Now, next thing you do is you will click on your enter key. You'll hear a little bleep, and that will start recording. Now, this is about take 4 of this video, and I've realised when I try to edit it, because I'm doing screen captures and it's also recording my video, I'm getting a bit of a problem with trying to sync both of them together. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to hit enter. You'll hear a little bleep, start video. I'm going to hit it again. You'll hear a little bleep, stop video. Then I'm going to stop my screen capture. Then I'll do a normal video with these settings in place, and then I'll go back to screen capture to show you how to reset everything. So here we go. If I enter, hit a little click, there we go, and that's off. So I've stopped recording this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my screen capture, then I'm going to run a normal video with these settings, and then I'll turn my screen capture back on. So okay, so here as you can see, like I'm doing a normal video, face camera. I can move anywhere I want, look up, look down, look left, look right, and I've got no glare in my glasses. This is because I have my camera minimised right down the bottom of my screen. Yeah, everything else is blanked out, so I've got nothing to really reflect off my glasses. You might have a bit of glare from the lights above my head, in the ceiling, but that's about it. It's not a big bang on in your face screen glare. So there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this video I'm recording now on my webcam. Then I'm going to switch back to a screen capture to show you how to reinstate everything. So all I need to do to stop this, press enter. Okay, so once you've got all that done, you've recorded your video like I just did a second ago. I stopped my video recording. Now all you need to do is just reinstate all your settings. So you can do these in any order. Again, it's just basically reversing what you've done before. So let's say this time I'm going to start off bringing my taskbar back up. So right click on the taskbar, down here, taskbar settings. So I don't want to automatically hide it up here, so I'm going to turn that off. So my taskbar's back up down here, so I can close that window. Next thing, I'll restore my icons. There we go. So anywhere on the screen, anywhere, right click, view up the top here, show desktop icons, and there you go, all my icons are back. And now I want to restore my desktop picture, so back down again into the search, ease of access, and you can see it says I've used the display settings recently up here, so that's all ready to go, so click on that. Then again back down the bottom, down here, show desktop background image. If you don't come into the display screen up here, on the left hand side here you've got top one display, click on that. Down the bottom, show desktop background image, down here. I'm going to turn that back on, close this setting. There you go, got my little background image of my tent there. So only thing left to do is on notifications, and if it's daytime and night light. So come down to notifications, click on that. If you want to turn your night light off, you click that, seeing it's night time now. I'm going to turn mine back on. Okay, so last thing to do is down to notifications. As my notifications have been muted. Oh, sorry, did that wrong. So you come down here. If you right click, you can see turn notifications on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that. So my notifications now for all my apps are back on. And I've got my tablet sitting here next to me. And my phone is linked to my PC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly send myself a little message. Here we go. There we go. From my tablet, I've got a notification down here. Notification test on. So I'm just testing my notifications are back on just to show you that that works. If I click on this, it comes up here. So I can reply. Okay. This is because I have my phone. See this up here. I've got my phone linked to my PC. Makes it easier to send and receive messages, especially when you've got to type out some long messages. So there we go. And that is all done. All back to normal. Everything as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my screen share now. I'll do a little video at the end and edit this all together. So there it is. Hope you found this video useful and you can incorporate it in some of the things you do. I'm on a steep learning curve here with YouTube. I haven't used it that long. I used it a bit in the past, but now with all the lockdown and that, I'm starting to use it a bit more, so I'm on a very, very steep learning curve. So any tips and tricks I pick up along the way, I'll make a little video about it. Hope it helps you out. So if you found this video useful, if you click the thumbs up like, you can leave a comment. And also if you subscribe, I'll say anything else I find on my learning curve, I'll put a little video about it. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Keep safe and have fun. Bye.